Hey folks, it's Max92 and welcome back to another tryout. Today's tryout is on Submachine Legacy. This is a title that snuck its way onto my tryout schedule, like very last minute for this current week. I had something else entirely, and then I learned that this was coming out on Friday the 13th. So like a couple days before this video should go up. And I was like, okay, no, that's gotta go on the schedule. That's gonna be the game, because this is a remake of a classic, in my opinion, set of point-and-click flash games that I particularly enjoyed growing up. That has like a spooky, uneasy vibe to them overall. So I really think they fit both like this Halloween time schedule that I'm running, and also like it's a game that was very important to me growing up. It's a game that was originally introduced to me by a friend of mine, Zorgandy, you might know him as. He was someone I collaborated with in the past on the channel, and a friend that I lost a few years ago. He died, and there's I'll put a playlist in the card for my little like memorial playlist where I sort of through all of our collaborations. But it's like, this is a series that we enjoyed together, and it's something that I really just wanted to talk about and tell everyone else about, because I can't tell him about it. And as you know, all that said, I am probably very biased here as to whether or not I'm for or against this game, so keep that in mind. But it's playing this game was a very emotional experience for me. Opening it up, going back to Submachine 1, the basement, and seeing that familiar place again, even in this new context, even with this new art, seeing this place again, I honestly nearly cried my whole like hour-long play session, and then I did actually cry after the fact, just because of the emotions that it all brought up. It's something that like I have been I saw this a long time. This has been on my Steam wish list for a long time at this point. I wanted to play this. I'm rambling off into the distance. I just need to get back to my notes here, but it was an experience, and I really want to play more of it, but I have to record this first before I play more of it, so that I could do the tryout. I'm mostly here to be like, go play this overall. Just the spoilers for my end here. This game, it's, from what I remember, which I don't remember a lot, it's at least of the things after the first game, it's basically as I remember it. You know, I went back and replayed Submachine 1 so I get some footage to put in this video. The like flash version on Kongregate. The puzzles are different, the like assets are different, and some things look different. And some of the puzzles are changed in a way that feels like it's particularly messing with or to like surprise people who are fans and who played the older games many, many times. And it's just like in there in particular, just to be like, yeah, I know you remember this, but we're actually doing it this way this time. It's like, okay. And I didn't have that experience as much as I went past the basement, because I didn't play the later games as many times as I did that first one. But getting to, can't remember what the second one is called off the top of my head right now. I didn't write it down. Getting to that one is like, I know this place too. Like this place is also familiar to me. And that's what a lot of these spaces are. They're just sort of like places I've been before, and I'm getting to go back there in this new context with these new puzzles and all this new experience to have in a consolidated place on Steam, where, you know, the most popular game store or whatever, where I can support the dev as well and not just like be playing it on Kongregate. My time so far has taken me up to Chapter 4. I did not play Chapter 4. I played the first 3 chapters, and I went back, and there was like a side, whatever you want to call it, mission level, sure, one of those words, that had popped up that I'd missed, and I played through that as well. That was what I played. It was just those first couple levels I played for. It was like an hour and a half, an hour and 15 minutes. And it's, you know, got the same vibe, got a lot of the same, like, story pieces where you're like piecing together like what's all going on and what are all these disconnected environments mean in the context of each other. But this time, rather than being these separate little flash games, they're strung together by like middle bits that you explore in between the levels and stuff like that. And it's just really a full remake of these, like I said, in my opinion, classic Flash games. I know that I'm emotionally invested in them, as I've stated. But I think that like I would recommend this to just about anyone. You know, they are a little convoluted, or at least like they've got the point and click like vagueness to them sometimes, where if you don't have foreknowledge, you might be wandering around a little bit, trying to figure out where to go and what to do. But it's the type of game where like you want to take notes. I have a little patch of notes here that I was taking for writing down codes and junk. You probably want to draw out maps. You want to like really immerse yourself in it and do all of these things. I was using a calculator. It's involved, and you have to like allow yourself to get involved a little bit. But I think it's something that just about anyone can really enjoy, because they're simple. It's just a point and click. Otherwise, it's a point and click with puzzles. And I really, really like Submachine. I have for a long time. And so it's great to see this full remake of all of the games, put together and finally able to be played for everyone. Check it out. Passes this tryout. I don't have much else to say, I don't think, at this point. I think I've gone through everything I wrote down. Check out Submachine Legacy, or even if you go to the dev's website. I'm not saying his name because I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't want to screw it up. I can put it on the screen right there. You can go to the dev's website, and you can buy the Flash versions as well if you'd prefer to play those. It's the same price, I think, either way, to buy all the Flash games in a package, or that are just like EXEs you download, or to buy this Steam remake. I might myself even buy the Flash games at some point. I've been thinking about it, but I haven't gotten around to it. Either way, play Submachine in some capacity. Do it. That's it. That's the video. So go in the description, find the beacons.ai link. They'll take you to all my places: Twitter, Patreon, Bandcamp, Redbubble, etc. Like that link, go to those places, do what you do there. Like the video if you liked it, dislike if you didn't subscribe, want to keep with us on other shows. Mostly this one. Still slowly working on other things that might come out eventually, but you'll only know if you subscribe. Leave a comment. Have you played Submachine? Have you played any of those other old classic point and clicks that you'd play on the web? Like I say, Deep Sleep Trilogy is also on Steam, and a game that I haven't gotten around to replaying in that capacity. So Deep Sleep, anything else, leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Share the video. Do things there. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.